Welcome Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising. This is G and this is your March, end of March, new moon video. I'm also going to talk about the days preceding the new moon. I'm going to give you the dates. I'm going to give you the degrees. We're going to talk about the beautiful, sweet sextiles, semi-sextiles, grand earth trines. This is all super supportive energy. At the same time, we do have a big T-square that we're actually feeling right now. I believe today is March 3rd. But this tightening will loosen up as the days go on and as we get towards the end of March. So let's talk about what's going to be wonderful in terms of wishing and intentions for Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising. Let's dive deep into the all astrology. All right, Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising. The new moon happens in the sign of Aries. Aries is about initiating. It is a cardinal sign. So considering it is the first sign of the zodiac, considering it is a cardinal sign, which is about let's begin, let's start. And Aries is all about, I want to be the first one out of the gate. So understanding where your Aryan energy is in your chart means that for this new moon, this is going to be a new beginning, a truly new beginning, right? Like the beginning of the beginning. And it all starts with a thought. It all begins with a wish, with a hope, with a dream. And that is what new moons are all about. So if you follow astrology or some other form of philosophy, the whole idea, whether it be numerology or whether you are into things with the earth and you understand elements, either way, it is metaphysical work. Metaphysicians is what that means. We know how to work with energy. We understand energy's cycles. We understand that if we follow those cycles and we know what happens during those cycles, we can figure out when we have the flow going with us or when we are going to be working against that flow. Not know what area of your chart 4 degrees of Aries is. Do yourself a favor, comment your digits, your birth digits down below. I can get that information to you. Find out, this is where the new moon is happening. This new moon is starting something new. Wishes at new moon times is understanding how to be a metaphysician. We are looking at energy and we're saying this is what the potentiality of this energy is. The beginning of the beginning. Aries is the cardinal sign. Where am I going? And let's initiate now. Comment your digits below for real. Yeah, we'll say March 21st. Looking at the dates, okay, we got March 21st, 22nd. Around this time, we have the North Node in Cancer at 4 degrees. We have the South Node in Capricorn at 4 degrees. And we have the Uranus energy in Taurus at 4 degrees. So there's a whole bunch of things right there at 4 degrees. Now, think about this. Capricorn is Earth. Taurus is Earth. So that sets up a trine. Cancer energy sextiles Taurus, Earth energy. Okay? So that means trines are supportive. Trines add ease to your life. Trines make things simpler. They're almost effortless, like stuff just kind of lands in your lap, right? A sextile means support and also adds ease. It's not as easy as a trine. It's literally not just put in your lap. If when something's just handed to you, you don't have to get up to get it. A sextile means you have to get up and walk over to the table and pick it up. But it is there on the table. So this is sweet and beautiful. And I'm going to break it down in your chart, Pisces. So we're going to find out what area of your life this is in. First of all, your Aryan energy typically would be in your second house. The second house is your income. It is what you value. It is your money. It is how you make money. That is your second house. You have a new moon there, okay, at 4 degrees. And it is getting support. It is getting a semi-sextile support from Uranus at 4 degrees in Taurus. The transiting nodes, I'm going to keep it real because they're at 4 degrees, they are squaring. So this creates a T-square, which means something is going to be adding stress and tension. And this stress and tension is going to be strong. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it. It is going to be strong the days up before the new moon even, because the new moon is actually on the 24th. 24th, 25th, depending upon where you live. But this T-square to this 4 degrees point, Chiron's going to be sitting there. And Chiron is in Aries, and it is me, it is self. So if this is in your second house, it has so much to do with who am I in terms of how do I make money? What do I value? Second house, let's take the esoteric meaning, right? It comes down to my self-values. Do I just value things? Or have I gotten to this state, have I gotten to the stage in my evolution where I understand things are just things? What is it that I value? Do I have a limit? Do I have healthy, safe borders and boundaries for my body? Because you have Aryan energy in your second house. Having the sign of Aries in your second house means it is literally your physical body. Do you take care of it? Do you push it to the degrees where you're to the point of exhaustion before you wake up and say, oh, or I shouldn't say wake up, but before you're shaken up and it's like, oh, damn, okay, yeah, I better rest. Oh, damn, I better eat. Oh, damn, I better take a vacation. Oh, damn, I better go see the doctor. Oh, damn, I need that massage. You know, what do you do? Do you take a foot bath? You know, do you do these, whatever these little things are for you, specific to you, that help you to feel rejuvenated, that show you ways in which you love and value you? Because that's what this is about. At the same time, it goes deeper because it's Chiron. So it's a deep wound. And typically, this will bring up a wound from when we were younger. Because Chiron in Aries, Aries is young. It's about childhood. And it could have to do with childhood from previous lives. So there might be emotions that come up at the full moon, at the beginning of March. If you haven't watched your video, I'll attach the link below. You might want to take a look at that and have a listen. It's a quick video. It's like 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most, but it gives you the dates and degrees and it tells you what areas in your life may cause you some stress because it's a very emotional full moon. You'd want to probably have a greater understanding of where in your life it occurs, and it does pretty much happen. I'm just going to tell you this part. It will pretty much happen because it's relevant to this video in the same areas of your life is going to touch in with you physically. It's more about your physical presence here on earth. It's more about the soul that is residing in the physical body. And how do we maintain the physical body so that the soul can live out this lifetime? Because ideally, esoterically, that is the goal, to experience as much as we can, because through those experiences we learn, we change, and with change we grow. Let's talk about some degrees. All right, I gave you the degrees of the nodes and the stress they're going to be causing. It's going to be by areas of home and family and my work, my ambitions and my goals in the world. Those things, you're going to be realizing that maybe your goals and your ambitions weren't really the best things for your physical body. They might have been unrealistic. Your physical body may have limitations that you need to respect and honor. And so then you're set with this idea of, I might need to be reevaluating what some of my goals were, because they are causing problems for me physically. You know what I'm saying? Many times we have desires and things that we want to do. And it doesn't mean we can't do them, but many times we have to respect certain limitations that we have. Limitations is not a bad word. You know, I think many times we have negative connotations with that word. But when we understand that we have certain things, certain boundaries, we shouldn't ask ourselves to go beyond, right? This whole brainwashing of no pain, no gain. It's funny, this topic's been coming up lately with many different people from different walks of life that I've just had quick little conversations with. But bottom line is it kind of always came down to that. No pain, no gain. Yeah, it happened, and I was always a very active person, so I just kind of worked and pushed myself through it and was like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's where that came from, that belief of, you know, only the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Now, some of those things, of course, do ring true, but in moderation, right? Balance, that is the key. And it's the trick is keeping stuff balanced as much as you can. That's life, a juggling act. For you, Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising, what this is coming down to. Now, when we talk about the physical body and the physical self and our values, it is exactly connected to that. How much do you value yourself? When and where are you willing to set up safe borders, right? Safe limitations, not just self-imposed, not just, okay, I know I shouldn't be doing that, but for people that you relate to in your life. You know, whether that be friends, because that is where the stress is going to be coming from, and also from folks who are considered maybe romantic partners, also from children. God, don't parents know this? It's very difficult to say no to a child, right? We want them to have more than what we had. We want them to have a better life than we had. We want things to be easier for them. And sometimes we do that not recognizing that in a healthy way, friction and resistance can develop wonderful character, okay? Of course, it has to have some guidance, right? And some structure to it. But our children do impose stress on us many times. And it's okay, right? We're mom and dad, and we sacrifice many times without realizing that there can be such a thing as going too far. You've got to find time for you. Other degrees, other things that are happening when the new moon energy occurs. Right before that time, we're having mega planets, a mega stellium at the latter degrees of the Capricorn energy. This is the element of Earth. So if you have planets at the later degrees in Taurus or Virgo, all right, these are the Earth signs, the other two Earth signs, and I mean like 21, 22, 23, 24, those degrees, if you have something, you could have just one simple trine, or if you have both in Taurus and Virgo, you'll have a grand Earth trine going on. Mars will be at 2352 in Capricorn. Jupiter, 2302 in Capricorn. Pluto, 2442 in Capricorn. At this time, we also have Mercury at 4 degrees in Pisces. Now, the Pisces energy sextiles, right, sends a 60-degree sextiles, which means support, to Taurus energy and also to Capricorn energy. This is important. This number 4 is just, it keeps coming up. 4 degrees in Capricorn is where the transiting south node is. So having Mercury at 4 degrees, all right, Mercury is moving direct at this time at 4 degrees. This gives this great ability to release and let go and forgive. Or to just simply release. Say someone gets fired from a job and they're really hot about it, they're upset, there's bad, whatever emoji, like words are said, and it's just like not the best separation. This is a time where it's like, you know what, let's just reconcile. Let's just agree to separate, and that maybe this is a separation that we both need, both parties need, and it will be good for us because that means there is something better waiting. There is something right around the corner, right? Because 4 degrees of Mercury, 4 degrees of the south node in Capricorn, and the south node is what we're leaving behind. So this is super supportive of a new beginning. The new moon wish is all about, I need to do something that's good for my body. I need to do something that's good by way of an income for me. So Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising, I love the energy, the support that this new moon represents. I love the frequencies that the universe is supplying us with this time. Now, at the same time, that same 4 degrees Mercury in Pisces is sending another sweet, beautiful sextile to Uranus at 4 degrees in Taurus. Literally, I am not making this crap up. Taurus is all about my money, my income. You get what I'm saying? This is sweet. This is beautiful. So for anybody out there who is in the middle of a job they don't like, in the midst of a job where it's not real supportive right now, you're not making any money, or you were passed up for a promotion, or you're getting less hours, it's probably time to either let go and move on to a whole different job, or maybe go to a different department within that job. But it's time to start thinking of something new. And it's time to start recognizing and acknowledging your individuality. Embrace it, okay? Use your new moon wish, your new moon intention. And you're going to place this on the 24th in the latter part of the day, even early hours of the 25th. That way the moon has slid more comfortably into your second house, because for some of you, it might, go by the degrees. If you have a chart, look at it and find out. The 4 degrees might actually, in Aries, might fall in your first house. And that is fine. All you got to do is find out when is that moon hit into your second house. If you don't know this stuff, comment your stuff below and I can help you figure that out. So Pisces Ascendant, Pisces Rising, I hope this has helped to put some light upon your path. Happy new moon. Bye.